everyone, and welcome to the start of another reading vlog. I'm actually so excited to be filming this reading vlog right now because I feel like Friday feels this weekend's gonna be great. I have really fun reading plans for myself. I have lots of plans with friends tomorrow, but I still have a relaxing day penciled in, and Clay and I are having a movie night tonight, so really, I just feel like things are really and truly happening this weekend. And the weather's beautiful in New York, so I feel like that's got me on like a whole nother level of positive. Per usual, let's chat about the books I want to read this month. So these are my reading plans. Oathbringer, which was also present in the last reading vlog. I'm currently just past page 600. This is my commute book during the week, and then my weekend book between books. I know that's very strange way to have books on a queue, but that's currently what Oathbringer is to me. I read it on the train every single day, and I'm on page 600. Maybe I want to try to read maybe 100 pages of this weekend, but my main focus is The Queen Rising by Rebecca Ross. I'm already halfway through this book. I'm on just past page 200, and I'm really liking this so far. This is a fantasy YA novel. All right, synopsis time. This is a book that's centered in a world where basically people passion in things, which basically means they like specialize in topics. And the topics are wit, which is like charm, and like political savvy, and knowledge, which is like scholarly pursuits, music, obvious, theatrical, and the last one is art. So our main character is trying to passion in something, and she feels that she's not really has like a sure talent in anything, and come like bid day she doesn't get any bids. But then she has a very mysterious past that she doesn't know who her father is, and she gets involved in this rebellious plot. As I said, I'm halfway through and I'm flying through this book. I wouldn't say I'm like obsessed with it, but I'm really liking it, and it's such an easy read, which is nice because I've actually been having a bit of a struggle of a reading month this month. Obviously I love Oathbringer, but I've read like 2 books this month where I've been kind of like and it's just been so difficult to get through them. Queen Rising I'm liking, and I fly through the narrative. I really like the main character and the writing style. I like it, so I definitely feel like I can finish this weekend for sure. So those are my reading plans. That's not like super ambitious because I'm already halfway through The Queen Rising, so I might pick up a 3rd book as well this weekend, but I'm not sure what that book is yet. I'm gonna kind of play it by ear. Maybe Victoria Schwab's new book, maybe something else, but I'll keep you posted. So those are my plans. I also wanted to quickly show you my new skirt. It just came in the mail today and I was trying it on, and I figured that's some great vlog content. But it's this like trench coat belted A-line skirt. I really like it. I know this might not be everyone's cup of tea, but like I love midi skirts. This will look great with t-shirts now, sweaters in the fall. I'm so excited about it. I think it's really, really cute. So I'll link it down below if you're interested. And this t-shirt too, which is on sale. But yeah, I bought a new fall skirt. I like it. I like it. Hi everyone, I wanted to check in. It's about an hour later. I've changed into like a black jumpsuit that's essentially pajamas that you can wear outside. So I get home from work before Clay does because he works longer hours. So while I'm waiting for him to get home, I actually did some reading, which I wanted to talk about really fast. So I just talked about how I was on page 200 of The Queen Rising, and now I'm on page 250. So I read a quick 50 pages. Clay is about to be home, but yeah, I kind of mentioned this really not too long ago, but I am liking this book. It's such a fast read. I really love the main character. I think like the setting and perhaps like the plot lines aren't the most unique, but in terms of enjoyment and the quality, I think is really good. So like while it's like some aspects might be a little generic, I don't really mind so much because I think the author's doing a really good job. So I like this book. I'm reading it really quickly, and it's exactly what I need to hopefully like get me back into the reading game. Plans for tonight, as I said, Clay is almost home. We're gonna get Korean food, and then I'm making Clay watch To All the Boys I Loved Before. We're gonna get some candy, have a bit of a movie night. I'm so excited. I love this adaptation. As you guys know, like I love that series so much, and this adaptation was incredible. It's literally the rom-com we deserved from Netflix. The kissing booth was awful. Insatiable, awful. Like, give me a good teen show, movie, like To All the Boys I Loved Before every time, Netflix, because it is top notch, grade A, grade A. So that's what we're doing tonight. So in the meantime, I'm gonna watch a little bit of Big Brother. He's gonna be home in like any minute, so. Clay's home. We're about to go get Korean. This is my really comfy jumpsuit that's basically pajamas. Look at this. Let's go get Korean food and snacks, Clay. Let's go. I like how we're going to eat and then we're getting food after we eat. Kimchi cheese fries, Korean wings. I got a bulgogi bowl. It's on its way. Things are happening. This is the showstopper, everyone. Yes. It's about to happen. Clay's about to watch To All the Boys I Loved Before. We're so excited. Obviously, I've already seen it. I'm so excited. We're gonna get started. Good morning, Matilda. Oh, what is it that you want? Okay, Millie, I guess that's what you wanted. It's been a pretty good morning so far. Clay's playing Madden. I picked up coffee and a bagel because I'm so New York now, and I'm gonna watch Big Brother while Clay plays Madden, and then I'm gonna get my life together and film. But right now, I'm focusing on the important stuff. Big Brother. Hi everyone, I'm all dressed. Clay's right there. And I'm about to film my book haul, but I'm gonna quickly run out to a local bookstore nearby because I wanna pick up one more book for the haul, and it's also the third book I think I'm gonna read this weekend. I like forgot I haven't bought it yet, and when I remembered, I feel I need to go out and get it right now, and then I'm gonna read it ASAP right after I finish The Queen Rising. I'll keep it a secret until, hello Matilda, until I go and pick it up, but that's what Clay and I are gonna do, and then I'm gonna film, edit, upload my book haul, and then I think Clay and I are gonna go walk around Prospect Park, but I'm gonna go run to the bookstore, so follow me there. We've arrived. Books are magic. Let's get some books, Clay. Alrighty. Sorry, there are motorcycles. While that bookstore was adorable and amazing, they didn't have the book, so now we're walking to Barnes & Noble. Hopefully we'll have the book.
Books are magic, but space is limited.
I think I've made it to the right place. Let's try to see if I can find it. I don't see it. Where is it? I found it. I don't want the front one. Eee, it's so beautiful. Look at it, Clay. It's beautiful. I don't know how we got to this moment.
He's dabbing.
That's not how you dab, you're so old. Clay's just relaxing, watching some Bears preseason football. I have been editing. Matilda's been sleeping. She's awake now. But we were gonna go to the park, weren't we, Clay?
We were, but it's hot.
It's so hot outside, so we've just been hanging in. We're gonna meet some friends later, but I think after I upload my video, I'm gonna sit down and read for a bit before I go out and face the day and face the heat again. So that's my plan. This camera is a little zoomed in, so I'm sorry you're so close to my face right now. Alrighty, getting some reading in. Maybe I'll try to read 100 pages before I go to the beer garden later, because that's where we're meeting our friends. It's like fun place in Williamsburg. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. But they also have cheese and pretzels, so that's kind of my go-to. So I think it'll be okay. Hey everyone, I was very engrossed in reading. I know I've been kind of like chatting about The Queen Rising as a book that I like, it's really easy to read, but like not mind-boggling, but I'll say this, it's definitely like stepped it up. The past 60 pages I've read, I was so absorbed. Clay walked in here and said, we have to go, we're gonna be late, we have to meet our friends. And I was like, oh no. I was having this internal crisis of, I love my friends, I wanna see them, but also I wanna read. So anyway, I have to go. But I ended up reading another 60 pages of The Queen Rising, flying through this book. Things are starting to come together, and I am very interesting. Like, I guessed the plot twist, but that didn't make the plot twist any less enjoyable to read. Does that make sense? But I feel like there are more twists coming, and I'm excited to get there. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this for sure tonight, and then I think I'm gonna start Dance of Thieves tonight too, which I just picked up today from Barnes & Noble. And it's gonna be a great time. Can't wait. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be spot on. I ended up on a rooftop, staying for the view. They also have a cheese board. We'll probably end up home soon, but you gotta appreciate this New York view. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. And just like that, I'm back home, back where I belong, at about to read more of my book. So let's do this thing. Another day, another bagel, and some reality TV to start my morning out. This is how I live my life. Hello everyone. So I ate my bagel, I finished my episode of Big Brother, and then I had a quick tangent of just watching a bunch of Ariana Grande videos on YouTube, but now I'm gonna finish The Queen Rising. I read up to page, I want to say 400 last night, which is really good. So I have very little of this book left. So I'm definitely gonna finish it right now. And then after that, I'm going to pick up Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson and get a lot of that read today as well. Yeah, today's gonna be like the ideal Sunday. I do have to do some filming and some shooting, but for the most part, I'm gonna read and relax and just enjoy some time at home. I was gone so much yesterday, which is very unlike me, but so today I need to like catch up on a lot of things around the house, cleaning, reading, you know, all those things. I need to go to Trader Joe's too, good old T. Joe's. But for now, I'm gonna finish my book. I read the last, I actually had 100 pages left of The Queen Rising, and I read it, and I ultimately did really enjoy this book. I mentioned the synopsis of the story, and ultimately I thought the transition from kind of like a school setting, because we follow our main character initially as she's trying to get passion and knowledge, and then she kind of gets involved in this very political plot, and from there is a lot of like politics, but also like war and espionage and things like that. I think this book is a standalone. I flew through this book in the way that every time I picked it up, I read it super quickly. I did find the plot lines, hey Clay, a little predictable, in that like every plot twist I kind of foresaw, and sometimes I felt like the elements of like family and both familial and romantic connections kind of happened really, really quickly, especially family connections. I was like, everyone became really close really fast. But that being said, I also like liked everyone. I really liked the story, so I'm kind of two minds here. Like, the story wasn't incredibly original, but I also really liked it, and it was a good time. I don't know. I think I'll give it 3.75 out of 5 stars. It was good. My favorite element of this was the school setting. I really enjoyed the idea of people in this world would passion in something or become a master in something, and they'd get like a really awesome cloak. The transition from the school setting to the more political setting was interesting, and I thought the war was cool, as well as a lot of the like family history of this land. I just think it might have needed more time to be fleshed out, maybe more than one book, because it just kind of felt a little rushed, which made me kind of not believe the conflict as much as I probably should have. But again, I liked this. I thought it was good. It was a solid novel. Didn't blow me away, but didn't really disappoint me either. So I'll stick by that 3.75 rating. But now I'm gonna start The Queen of Thieves, which I do think I'm gonna love fully. So let's do that. But Clay, we gotta clean. The apartment's messy. Gotta clean. Oh, you know, just trying to film a favorites video, but Clay decided this is where he wanted to take a nap. Like that. So hands down, the best part about going out for Korean food on Friday was that I now have leftover Korean food to eat on Sunday. Come to mama. It's lunchtime. Oh yes, please. It smells so good. Bulgogi always needs to be in my life. Hi everyone, I finished the chunk of work I needed to do today for the most part. Just gonna shoot a few more outfits later and go to Trader Joe's. But I'm gonna take a bit of a break and start Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I'm so excited. I could not be more excited. No, seriously. So yeah, I'm gonna start this. I will let you know what I think. I took off the dust jacket, by the way, and look at this spine. It's freaking beautiful. So I'm gonna start this now. Get some reading in. It also like looks like it's about to rain outside, so perfect reading ambiance all of a sudden. Thanks, atmosphere. Thanks, weather. Hi friends. So I'm about to go to Trader Joe's with Clay to get groceries for the week, but before I left, I did read a quick 50 pages of Dance of Thieves. So far so good. It took me about like 20 pages or so to get my bearings, but I already love the characters. They're both kind of gray, hard-headed, and stubborn. At least I'm getting that for the first 50 pages. And honestly, I think it's gonna be a hate to love situation, and I love that trope. So far I'm liking it. I think this is gonna be great, which feels really good because I feel like I've been kind of, not unlucky, but reading books that I like but not loving for the past 2 books I completed. So I'm really hoping I love this book. And I mean, first 50 pages aren't enough to declare if I love this book or not, but there are signs that I think this is going to work out. A hate to love scenario with politics and thievery and knife fights. Like, what more really could I ask for? The cardinal sin of vlogging, Clay. Forgot to bring my vlog camera from when we went to get groceries, but we went. I got some good things. Some peas, some tortillas, all the goods. Right, Millie? Right? Home, gonna edit a quick video, and then Clay and I over there, I think what we're gonna watch, Clay?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's Mission Impossible.
Oh, we also need to give your thoughts on To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Oh, yes.
But first I need to edit, so hold on. Matilda just like doesn't even like to hang out with Clay and I anymore. She just hangs out in her room alone. Teenagers, am I right, Clay? Gosh, Millie. Hey everyone, I'm freshly showered.
Me too.
You're not.
Like an hour ago.
I guess that's true. Anyway, so we're about to watch some documentaries. We were going to watch Mission Impossible 4, but Clay doesn't feel like it. So now I've tricked him into watching Ken Burns' The Civil War docuseries that's on Netflix.
Excited to be here.
I'm so excited. I forgot that these were on Netflix. But before we start this, Clay, I wanted to talk about To All the Boys I Loved Before. Because we never talked about it. We didn't give it the due justice it deserved. How did you feel?
It's very sweet.
Wasn't it this the best? I loved it. This is not the first time I've seen it. I've seen it a couple times before I made Clay watch it. But wasn't it just so adorable?
It's very good. It's very sweet and kind and cute little story.
I'm gonna make you watch it so many times.
TBD.
Are you Team Peter, Team Josh? Tell me your thoughts.
Who's who? Next
Door Neighbor Boy or Peter?
Peter. I'm Team Peter.
He's the best, right? He drove across town for the yogurt. He drove across town, Laura Jean. Anyway, we're gonna start. Ooh, Ken Burns, The Civil War. And then when we finish that one, we can move on to the war and then the Vietnam War. We can move in chronological order.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound good, Clay?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's get started. We paused the Civil War documentary. It's time for dinner. Well, what are we making, Clay?
Peanut butter and jellies.
Because what are we?
12.
I was gonna say adults, but
Oh.
I suppose that works too. We're adults. And this is what adults eat for dinner at 9 p.m. Right, Clay? Also some pineapple. Something healthy. All right, now that Clay and I have watched our Civil War documentary episode, we're now gonna read. Oh, I matched my book.
I don't.
It's okay. So Clay's reading Thunderhead. What is your reading goal for tonight, Clay? What page do you want to get to?
I want to get to page 175.
Wow, 75 pages. That's a lot. And I'm gonna try to get to page 150. I'm gonna try to read at least 100 pages tonight before going to bed, maybe more.
Tell you, one of us is not hitting our goal. Either you're blowing through it, or I'm reaching it, or I'm not hitting it, because there's no chance I read it even 75% your pace. So,
well, hopefully I can blow
stay
past
tuned.
it. Stay tuned. Hi everyone. I thought I would check in for a reading update. Let's head over to Clay first. Riveting stuff. But I have passed the 150 mark. I'm really liking this book so far. It definitely has like a very complicated hate to love, at least so far, this 150 pages. We follow a reformed thief and now a guard to the queen's like personal guard, and she's investigating this criminal family like in the outskirts of the kingdom, and the other character is the son and heir to this outlaw family. It's like medieval mob, basically, is how I describe it. Like they're a medieval mob, and I'm so interested. I'm already 150 pages in. I'm really liking it. I'm going to read more. I just figured I would give you a bit of a check-in. I'm gonna try to get past page 200 tonight. I think I can do it. It's just a matter of not falling asleep like Clay did. But so far so great with the story. I mean, seriously, it has some of my favorite tropes already, and I'm only 1/5 of the way through and I'm living for it. I actually think Mary Pearson's gonna do some interesting things because we're 150 pages in and she's doing things that I feel like would normally happen later, but she's doing it for a purpose. I just haven't teased out what that purpose is yet. I feel like she's gonna make me feel a lot of emotions while I'm reading this book, and I can't wait. Hi everyone, it is the next day, customary end to the vlog, and I wanted to quickly follow up with what I ended up reading this month. This weekend, all in all, I'd say I'm pretty happy. I have been in a bit of a slump, full transparency. So I feel like, especially near the tail end of the weekend, Dance of Thieves by Mary Pearson, my reading feels like it's picking up. But let's go into the specifics. So first off, I read the last 250 pages of The Queen Rising by Rebecca Ross. Ultimately, I gave this book a 3.75 out of 5 stars. I went into this quite a bit in my vlog. I liked it, I didn't love it. Some aspects of the story, the writing, the characters, I enjoyed. I felt like it was a really easy book to immerse yourself in. In general, I found it kind of predictable and perhaps a little rushed in its narrative and plot. But I also liked it, and I thought the idea of the novel is really clever, surrounding the school and the idea of passioning in something. So I go back and forth about this book, but I feel like if you're interested in it, give it a read. It's good. From there, I picked up Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, and I sat down and read 200 pages of this, I feel like, in a blink of my eye. I'm so loving this book. This is a novel set in the world of the Remnant Chronicles, which is one of my favorite series, but this follows 2 new main characters. One is a reformed thief, now Queen Guard, and she has been sent out to investigate this crime family who basically follow their other main character, who's recently just become the head of this family since his father's passing. This is a hate to love situation, and I love it. And also it just has so many interesting nuances. It's like a mob story but set in a medieval fantasy setting, and I am loving it so much so far. I also feel like the author did some interesting things with this trope. Like we encountered the love-hate thing much earlier than I feel like I'm used to seeing, but it works, you know what I mean? So it allows the story to open up in other interesting ways. Anyway, loving this book so far. I already read 200 pages of it in one sitting, basically. It's absolutely incredible. Could not recommend it more. I think I'm gonna love this series a lot. So I read a total of 450 pages this weekend, and I feel like my reading slump is officially broken, which is great. Can't wait to finish Dance of Thieves throughout the week. And yes, alrighty guys, that is the end of my reading vlog. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon with another one soon. Goodbye.